do, YouTube? What it do, YouTube? It's your girl, Breezy, and I'm back with another video. My channel, my name is Breezy. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and if you are a returning subscriber, what's up, Breezy Gang? If you guys want to become part of the Breezy Gang and you're not already, all you gotta do is hit that big red subscribe button and turn your post notification bell on as you are subscribing to the gang, because our gang is lit. We're not lame like the other gangs, so you know you gotta make sure you're lit over here. So just make sure you hit the subscribe button, okay? All right, but yeah, so today's video is a story time on my first day of 8th grade. I have a lot to say, but we're gonna just get right into it. I need this because this is my little, I took my outer box off my phone because this is my little, yeah. Okay, but we're just gonna get right into this video. So before we get into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe again to become part of the gang, and let's just get into the video. Alright, so the first day of school, I can remember this off the top of my head, straight like that. Oh, and by the way, this is not to bash anyone, this is not to talk about anyone. This is old news, so everything you're hearing is old news, because I am obviously currently in the 9th grade now. So this was 2019, we're in 2021 now, so yeah. Okay, alright, and I asked Instagram if they wanted this, so this is why I'm doing it, because what y'all want, I got y'all, so you know, yeah. But yeah, let's just get into the video. Okay, so what is this? Anyways, sorry guys, and I have gum, so yeah. Okay, so the first day of 8th grade. So we're gonna start from the night before. So the night before 8th grade, I can't remember this off the top of my head, guys. The whole day, I had butterflies, but nobody knew it but me and my sister, because I tell my sister everything. And she knows. She knew why I was nervous. But it's still okay. I have three sisters. Three sisters, y'all. Three sisters, as you guys know. 2 oldest, 1 younger. So I'm the second middle child. But the first, bro, y'all know the oldest sister is always my youth leader. Like the one that was doing the talkie challenge with me. The jalapeno, that sister, yeah, her. I tell her everything, and I tell all my sisters everything, but I'm always mostly around her because my other older sister doesn't even live here. My younger sister sometimes, but I need to tell my older sister. She doesn't. My little sister don't understand or does not know what I'm talking about, so I tell her, and she knew I was nervous. I'm gonna tell you, I was nervous too. Just hold on. Oh yeah, make sure y'all get your popcorn, your tea, your drinks, your food, your Chick-fil-A, your McDonald's, your gel, your nail clip, your shampoo, and we're gonna get into this story time. So yeah, I forgot to say that. So yeah, just make sure you do that. Okay. Sorry, no COVID. All right. So yeah, okay. So I was nervous, and I wanted to go to school to see my friends, but I didn't want to go to school. But then, so it was like pros and cons of 8th grade, first day. I didn't want to go to school because there was this boy, and we're gonna give him the name as Cat. I didn't want to go to school because of him. At the end of the summer, me and Cat knew each other since 6th grade, and we were really like good friends, if you know what I mean. We were like this, and I can't, guys, I have like, yeah, I can't really like break it down because this is not based on what this is about. But if you guys can catch on when I say friend, just, yeah. All right. So it was bit, okay, basically, so to sum it down, basically, me and Cat were like each other's crush the whole middle school, basically. But yeah. So we were basically friends like this, the middle of 6th grade all the way to the end of 8th grade. including 7th grade, guys. The whole 7th grade, the half of 6th grade, and the whole 8th grade. But I'm gonna tell y'all, stuff happened. So the end of 8th grade, basically the end of summer, which is August, the week before school, August 24th, me and Kat stopped being friends. That made me like little like emotional because like we were like this. So when we had to stop being friends, guys, I can't tell you why we stopped being friends because that's not the point of the story time. But we had to stop being friends, and that kind of made me sad because I was just like, dang, he was really close, we were really close. Everybody knew us as really close, so it was just like, wow. So we had to stop being friends, but like we weren't like, you know, beef and drama. Like if he needed something, I needed something, we'll be cool. But like it was not like an everyday talk like we used to do. Because we had to stop being friends. So this happened the week before school, guys. So I need y'all to keep that in mind because at the end of this story time, or like the middle of the story time, y'all gonna be like, well, what? So just keep that in mind. Me and him had to stop being friends at the end of summer. Anyways, so that made me upset. That made me emotional. That made me sad. I kept trying to be his friend. I kept saying, well, if you don't have a girl best friend, I can be your girl best friend. No, I have a girl best friend. I kept trying to start conversations. He kept leaving me on like short term, like, yeah, okay, wow, so, yeah, okay, bye, hi, I bet. Like short term, like wasn't trying to have the conversation. So I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna stop bothering him. Maybe when we get back to school, he will want to be like talk more with me again. So the first day of 8th grade, the night before the first day of 8th grade, I could not sleep because of that too. And I was also nervous. I didn't know if my outfit was gonna look right. I didn't know what my hair was looking like. And I'm gonna insert a picture of my first day of 8th grade somewhere in the story time. So of like how I looked, the outfit. So the night before, at this time I was sharing a room with my little sister, but we don't share rooms anymore because my older sister moved out, so she has that room. I kept our room, you know, moved around, everything's arranged, and we both couldn't sleep, but she couldn't sleep because, you know, like kids, they're excited to go back to elementary school, they're excited to see their friends. I couldn't sleep because basically stupid stuff, and I just look back on this and like, wow, bro, like, come on now. My whole 8th grade year was basically messed up because of that. Literally. So, we finally went to sleep. But at like 5 in the morning, we woke up and we watched TV and stayed up until the alarm went off, which was 6:30. So we woke up and I got dressed, you know, skate forward to all that. So now we're outside. I'm waiting for the bus. And my parents, well, my dad was home. I think he had to go somewhere. Like, I think he either went to the gym, he had a doctor's appointment, or like he got his hair cut. I don't remember where he had to go. But my mom was here to see us off. And of course, middle school kids go to school before elementary. So my mom was here, my little sister, and my older sister. Now it's like I just feel like, hey, I had 2 older sisters, so y'all gonna be like, which one? Every time in my short time, I say older sister. I'm talking about the one that was in the Talking Your Jalapenos video until y'all meet my other sister. Okay. So it was me, my mom, and my little sister, and my other sister. And we were home, and I was outside, and my mom was on the porch with my little sister, and my dad told my mom was like, does Brandon have her glasses? That made me irritated because like I was like, why do I need my glasses the first day? We barely even do anything on the first day, so I don't think I need it. And she asked me, she's like, so I'm in the driveway, and she's on the porch yelling, Brandon, do you have your glasses? I'm like, huh? She's like, do you have your glasses? I'm like, wow, I don't even know, because the bus comes to my driveway. I was about to say drive-through. The bus comes to my bus stop is my house. They come to my house because where I live is like a it's not private, but like it's a long road to get back here, all this other stuff. So they come to my house. The bus comes to my house. bus stop. I just literally walk outside to my mailbox and wait for the bus. So when I saw them coming down my neighborhood street, my sister's running out the house with my glasses. I'm like, oh my gosh. The front door's open. Everything's just chaos. Like, it's really embarrassing at this point. Like, what is happening? What is going on? I don't need my glasses. This scene happened for no reason. So I already got irritated. That was the first time I got irritated that day. So I get on the bus, and I don't know what y'all do, but I always make sure I'm going to the right place at the right time. So I asked the bus driver, are we going to so-and-so middle school? He said yes. I was like, okay. So I got on the bus. You know, 8th graders, you know, we tough, so we sit in the back of the bus. So I went to the back of the bus, sat down, and I'm the first person on the bus. Always. Because the way my neighborhood is set up. So I'm the first person on the bus. So the first day of school, it was just me. But then we go like 2 blocks down, then there's another girl, and we go all the way back up, and then there's a bus stop. So it's like, yeah. So I'm not on the bus alone for a long time. So, yeah. So got on the bus, my friend got on the bus. He's a boy, and they were Kat's friends. He was looking dripped out. I was like, okay, cool, cute outfit, nice. Y'all, it's sad how I remember what everybody had on that day. It is really sad. He had like some gray shorts on with some Vapor Maxes and like a shirt and a do-rag. And we started talking, you know, conversating. If that's even a word, I think it's a word. I don't know. Am I tripping? I don't know. But we started conversating, and he starts talking about. We were telling each other how the summer was, and that summer, you guys, it was not it. Like, if I can go back to 2019 and change that summer, I can't. I wish I could, because it was not it. It was really not it. We started talking. It had its moments. Like when we went on vacation and everything, it was cool. But again, it was so messed up because of Kat. Like, I just couldn't. I just can't. So, he starts asking me, he's like, how are you and Kat? I'm like, we're not even like that, brother. We're not friends like that anymore. And he's like, oh. And then I just didn't want to talk about it. I hate when somebody, at that time in my life, I didn't like when people asked me about him. So I just was like, can we change the subject? Like, I don't even want to talk about it anymore. It's over. Yeah. So he's like, okay. So then my other friend gets on the bus. He's a boy too. They're both Kat's friends. And he tells my friend that just got on the bus that he was like, so-and-so and Kat don't talk anymore. And I'm just like, if y'all are Kat's friends, why did he not tell you? So at this point, I'm like, do y'all didn't know? Like, he didn't tell you? Okay, I guess not. So, you guys, the first day of school, I felt like the whole school knew something I didn't know. Like, when I tell you not the whole school, the whole 8th grade knew something I didn't know. Except for my best friend, because, of course, me and my best friend talk every day. She's not going to keep nothing from me. And my boy best friend at that time, I didn't have a boy best friend at that time. So, like, he would not, like, I would not know either. So, I just felt like everything was kept from me. Like, because how everybody was acting, though, like, the way everybody was acting to me, I was just like, what am I missing? Like, it was just cool. I was clueless. And I turned around, like, so you know when you're in a bus and you're turned like this to talk to your friends, I turned back around and I hear them whispering something. I'm just like, bro, okay, I'm just gonna ignore it. So then we all put out our schedules and we looked at what class we had together. And one of the boys that was on the bus, I had literally all my classes with him. Every single period was with him. Every single period. Reading, STEM, second semester we had Spanish, gym, social studies, science, math, lunch. We had lunch, and we had everything together. So I was just like, I was like, okay, we're gonna become closer this year. So so that's all that happened on the bus. And so we get to school, And I got off the bus, and one of my friends, I didn't even know she rode our bus because she was at the front of the bus at that time. And I guess me and the boys were talking, and I didn't see her get on the bus. So I got off the bus, I was like, oh. So she starts hyping me up on my outfit. It wasn't all that, you guys, but y'all gonna see it somewhere in this story time. I don't know where I'm gonna put it at, but y'all gonna see the outfit. She started hyping me up. She was like, oh, that's such a cute outfit. Yes, period. And I'm like, thanks. I looked down to make sure I had everything. I look up, you guys. Here's Kat. I look back down, make sure I wasn't seeing stuff. This is him and his friends. Like, he's giving his friends back, but looking at me at the same time. I'm like, hi. Like, so I start laughing. Because you know me, I'm goofy. I'm going to laugh at stuff that's really not even funny. Like, it's sad. Like, it's really sad. So I looked at the sky and I started laughing. And my friend was like, oh, there's Kat. And I really started laughing. And because he's like this. Like, if I was Kat's friend, I'd be like, hey, bro, you good? Like, why are you looking over? Like, what's over there? Like, he was looking like a monster was coming. Like, like, hi. Like, hi. Hello, excuse me. So he started looking. He walked into school with his friends. I walked into school. That's the first eye contact me and Kat made that day. I walk into school. And everybody, it kind of gets me emotional sometimes when I talk about this, because again, like I said, I felt like the whole 8th grade knew something I didn't know. So we get into school, everybody, like, it's a whole circle around Kat. But I guess it's because like everybody was over there, because like most of the people had their locker over there. So everybody was around Kat. The circle's cleared, and I see Kat walk out again. He made eye contact at me again. Second time. He's like this. He's walking, but his eyes look weird. I thought he was crying or something, because like the way his eyes were, like, it was like they were red. Like, I was like, So so I found a friend, because I'm finding my locker and I'm trying to get my code in. So I go to my locker, you know, everything's done. I couldn't find my best friend at that time because I don't know, she was in the bathroom and I didn't, because her bus got there before me all the time. Sometimes I would get there first, sometimes she would get there first, but the first day of school she was there before me. So I find my friend, because me and my friend, this girl, we had reading together. So I found her and we walked to reading, but before that I saw my friend, my best friend, and we gave each other a hug. She walked into the bathroom, we gave each other a hug. And okay, I'm not gonna say the whole 8th grade, because some people were like excited to see me. I remember me and this girl, we had the same shoes on that day. She was asking if we could take pictures. It wasn't the whole 8th grade, but most of Kat's friends, basically. And it's sad, because some of the girls were acting like that to me too, and they didn't even know Kat like that. So we get to reading class, and I start walking down the hallway, and here comes people talking about, oh yeah, that's little Kat. Basically, they're saying I'm little, his name. Basically, they're calling me his name, but the little version. So they get this little Kat. I'm like, please stop. But those boys, like, we were like this. Like, those are my friends. So they were like, oh, that's little Kat, because at the time they didn't know me and Kat's not being like cool, you know, friends, you know, stuff like that. I'm like, that's not my name. Please stop what you're doing. Please stop. And we started laughing. So I walked in the class, and I didn't walk in the class. I walked down the hallway where my class was supposed to be. And Kat and his friends were down that hallway. But I didn't go down that hallway because Kat was there. I kind of already knew how the 8th grade halls were, so I knew where my class was. So I walked down there to get in my class, not paying Kat no attention. I'm trying to get in the class. Here comes the teacher. So y'all, my reading class, the schedule said room C8 for my reading class. the door to the classroom said room C8. So I'm confused because the teacher, I was like, she, you know, like how you go to school and the teacher's there to greet you. I'm trying to walk in and she was like, excuse me, this is my class. Like, what are you telling me to get back for? She goes, I'm like, is this Miss J? And she goes, no. I'm like, huh? How's not Miss J's class if the room and the schedule says the same number? So I'm trying to get away to go find my class. She goes, oh wait, I am Miss J. Sorry about that. What's funny about that? And y'all, she had this long skirt on with flats. Her hair used to always be bent. And bro, like, I just couldn't, bro. I walked in the classroom and it was barely nobody in there. It was like a bunch of weird people in there. And they were like, I walked in there with my friend, we sat down, and then most of my friends started getting in there. We started conversating, and y'all, this part was embarrassing. That's the most embarrassing part of 8th grade year, first day, because I had a white crop top on, as y'all gonna see when I show the picture, but the jeans were high waisted, so you couldn't really see my stomach and the stomach like that, like to lift my arms up. And I looked down, you know, to fix my schedule, look at it and stuff, and I see sweat on my shirt. And it wasn't a lot, but I needed to go fix it before it became a lot. So I rushed to that bathroom. I asked the teacher, can I go? She said yes, so I rushed to that bathroom. And I tried to hide the sweat. Like, I was hoping nobody was in the bathroom, and nobody was in the bathroom. So I tried to hide the sweat. Like, I was just, like, getting paper towels, airing it. Like, I was trying to hide it so bad. Because this happened to me in 6th grade on picture day. And I had an orange dress on. But this time, my friend noticed it. They were like, Brandon. I'm like, what? And I looked down, y'all. I was like, oh my gosh. But the thing about 8th grade, I was happy because I had braids, so I could feel like that. 6th grade, I had my hair like out, so nothing could hide it. So I had to run to that bathroom, bro, and I tried to air it out. And I started crying, but that's not our story time. This is 8th grade stuff. 8th grade, I could hide with my braids, but then I was nervous to see if it was in the back, so I didn't know, y'all. So that's that class. So we get out of the class, you know, I found my best friend and finally get to talk and like physically talk, because the first time I saw her, we only could hug because the bell had already rung. So we see her, we're walking, I look up, and this is the third eye contact me and Kat made. Y'all, bro, I'm not saying these things, bro. This is the third eye contact me and Kat made. And my best friend, I guess, saw it coming. So this is Kat and his friend, and this is me and my best friend. It was an awkward moment, so she pulled me away. He looked back like I was supposed to say something, so I'm like, hi, Kat. He's like, oh, I. Do you think you run something? You're not running nothing. Who do you think you are? Thinking you know what? Bro, like, I was dying, bro. Like, are you serious? Are you serious? Like, for real? Like, wow. Like, okay. Alright. So, you know, I started laughing again because it's sad. Like, it's ridiculous how you're really acting right now. So, me and my best friend went to class. We didn't have the same class that time. So I went to STEM. I told everybody, like, it was weird. I told my friends at the table, and they were like, "Oh, Brandon, it's okay. Stop tripping." Da da da. Like, they was acting weird. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna stop talking about this one because I'm tired of how y'all acting, and I'm tired of how y'all just being. Like, what? Like, I hate when someone gives me bad energy or a bad vibe. It makes me like I'm such a happy person, like to do stuff. I see someone like acting annoyed or like shady. Like, that just makes it irritating. Like, what is your issues? The first day, 8th grade, like, what is your problem? Fix it. So, I'm just up to tell you, like, stop talking. And I go over with the boys, because when I tell you boys have less drama than girls, it is so true. So I started talking to the boys that was in the class. Again, we were like this, so yeah. So then that's that class. I can't remember if we were in STEM and somebody was like, yep, that is exactly what happened, y'all. So I was in STEM class, and one of Kat's friends off his football team was telling me something about, oh yeah, Kat has this new, basically new girlfriend. I'm like, what? How's that possible when we stopped being friends, all that other stuff? Had to stop talking at the end of August. And now we're in the first week of school. How's that possible? First day of 8th grade was September 3rd. We had, had our issues, all of some parents, everything else, like around August 24th, something like that. How you over something that it's not? Oh, I'm like, how's that possible? So I'm like, bro, no, he does not. And he's like, yes, she did. Her name is, what can I give her in this story? What's her name? What her name be? We're gonna call her Band. He's like, oh yeah, her name's Band. I'm like, what? I just ignored her. I was like, no, he does not. Y'all are playing. So we get to gym class, and I brushed it off my shoulders. I was like, I'm not even about to pay attention to that. So then we're in gym, and my best friend goes, they were saying how Kat is friends and is talking to this new girl named Band. I'm like, oh, so if my best friend is telling me, then something happened. Then another person walks up to me and asks me something. Y'all heard of Band? I'm like, oh, okay, it's true. I'm just like, wow, really, Kat, really. But if I did something like that, it would've been the whole problem, right? Okay. Okay, hold on, I don't want it that close to my face. Okay. So, we got a gym class, and I'm just shocked. I'm shocked. So, now we're going to start social studies. Nothing really happened in those classes. I was having fun with my friends, brushed it off my shoulders again. And now we get to math class. I mean, no. After science, we had lunch. And me and Kat had the same lunch. Me and my best friend had the same lunch. So I started getting nervous again because I didn't know what was going to happen. So my best friend and my best friend sat at the table with these. Me and my best friend, basically, that was our table. Like, that was our table, and people came to us to sit there, basically. So these group of girls came over there, and these boys sat over there, and I guess that made Kat more mad, because he kept staring, like he kept looking and looking, but it wasn't how he had when we pulled up to the school when he was like this. It wasn't that type of look. Nah, it was. I was having fun with my friends. I was not paying no attention. I looked over there once because that's how I saw he kept looking and looking. My best friend told me he's looking over here. So yeah, that's what happened. So then lunch is over. We get to math class. When I tell you I was the first one in that class, because my best friend was like, you went to class so early, because on the first day they were doing hall sweeps. Basically, if you don't know what that is if you're in the class after the bell rings and they see you, you have to go to the library. They either give you a call home, an MRI or MIR, something like that, referral basically, or you go to, At my school, it was called ISI, which is detention. So I was not trying to get in that because I was trying to have a better year. Because 7th grade, I was not bad, but I had a lot of phone calls that year. So I was not trying to have that. So I got in that class early. I sat in that class. The teacher was being weird. He was a man, Mr. S. That was my man. My dog. And he started, it's cold in here, right? I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have came in that class early. Here comes people coming to class. Everybody getting, and when I tell you my leg was shaking because me and Kat had this block together. My leg was shaking. My ex-best friend had to hold it down, bro. My ex-boy best friend. I've only had one girl best friend out of my whole entire life. And she's still my best friend to this day. My leg was shaking, so he had to hold it down. I'm looking, I'm like, where's Kat? Because we had the same class because over the summer we told each other. I'm like, where's he at? So class is getting ready to start. Kat walks in, walks out. I'm like, okay, maybe he got his classes switched. If he did, then he's doing way too much because that's why I didn't do nothing to you. I'm still confused on why we had to even stop being friends if you didn't hit it. Not today, not today. He walked in, walked out. I'm like, okay. Then this girl walks in trying to push him in there, trying to make a scene. He busted out laughing loud. I'm like, what is funny? You're being Chan right now. Like, very much Chan. Just come in and sit down. Like, bro, this is 8th grade. You're acting like a 6th grader. Come in and sit down, bro. Like, come on now. And I started laughing because the teacher was like, does anybody know if that boy's supposed to be in here? And then everybody was like, yeah, he is. And then everybody was like, come in, bro. Like, he literally made a scene and was getting on everybody there. Like, come in. Like, what is you doing? We're waiting on you so the class can start. Oh, shoot. Before that, y'all. Before everybody started coming in, Kat's cousin walked in the room with his friend, thinking it's his math block. But he's a 7th grader, so he had math before us. I'm an 8th grader. If you see an 8th grader in the math class, why are you in here? This is not high school where a 7th grader can take an 8th grader's math class. No. He goes on his phone telling me something. Is this my math class, bro? Oh, nah, bet. All right, bet. Let's go, bro. I'm like, okay. The heck? And he walked in there looking at me and smiling like, what? Can I help you? Hello. Hi. Go back to your level. This is 8th grade. You're in 7th grade. Toodaloo. Bye. Then that's when we can get back to where his cat was like his scene. So he walked in there. After that whole scene, this is his face now. Straight face. So like I'm confused because like you're making a face when you weren't making it when that scene was happening. Like it was all fun and games when the scene was happening that you caused for the class to be on pause because you wouldn't come and sit down. And now you come and sit down, you're like this. Like what anyways. So math class gets over. Nothing really happened in math class. You know, we started talking again. We started talking like we never became like enemies. We just didn't talk on a daily basis anymore. We became cool friends. Yeah, He asked me to help his locker, and I was like, yeah. So we get to the locker, and his friend, while I'm opening the locker, him and his friend is whispering something. And I feel like they said something like, don't tell her, or I don't know, bro, or something like that. In my head, I'm just like, what are they talking about? Like, I'm confused again. So I'm just continuing to open the locker. After I open the locker, I found my best friend outside. And to my bus. And my friend, one of Kat's friends again walked out. He's like, go give him a hug, bro. Go give him a hug. Excuse me, don't tell me what to do. If I want to give him a hug, I'll give him a hug. So yeah, the whole day of 8th grade, I still was thinking band was a lie. Okay? She wasn't a lie. If y'all want a story time on that, let me know. Cause y'all do not want to know that story. Cause it's the whole that story time. You're gonna need 2 bags of popcorn. So I get to my bus and he goes, his window. He gets on his bus first. Cause I'm still looking for the boys that were on my bus. Cause we friends. Gang. Yeah. I'm looking for him and I'm walking and his bus window is down. So I'm like, go to your bus, bro. I'm like, excuse me, don't like, please shut up. Then he goes, don't wear my shoes again, bro. You're the owner of Air Max. You're the owner of Nike. You are. Because if you are, why don't you tell me so I can get some like shoe deals? Like I ain't got to pay the full price. Like come on now, help a friend out. Don't wear my shoes again. Y'all want to see what shoes I had on when I showed a picture? Whenever part of the story time, what I had on. I'm like, I start laughing. I'm like, where is? Like I just ignore him and go find my friend. Found my friend. Got on the bus, and that was the end of the school. That was the end of school day. That was the end of school day. So, the moral of the story is, guys, when you get to school, don't focus on you and your grades. A boy can be put on pause, needs to wait. It's not that serious. If it's major, then you need help. Boys are not that serious, especially middle school. Come on. Focus on getting to the high school, promote it. Like I told y'all in the 8th grade tips video, you need to get promoted to the 9th grade because if you know, you're gonna make me and your parents and your family mad. So boys can be on pause, girls can be on pause. Don't do it. Don't stress yourself out at all. Because if you listen, my story time for the 8th grade was based on cat. Nothing major happened. Nothing fun really happened. Only time I really had fun and wasn't thinking about cat was social studies and science. That's why nothing really happened in those classes. But yeah, so that was the end of the story time. To this day, I still feel like the 8th grade kept something from me because, of course, everybody knew and I didn't. Because Dan was so pressed to post, I guess, or let the world know. So everybody found out, and I didn't know. I was still stuck. So that's the end of my story time of 8th grade. If you want another story time or something else, just let me know. I have other content coming for you guys. So yeah, but I will see you in my next video. Bye.